to see you've returned safely. What happened on Onderon? Is that so? Well, I hope your actions contributed to Onderon's continued cooperation with the Republic.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk lab and launch our next course of action.
Yes, I'm using the communication system. I need to report back to my superiors or else they will send someone looking for me. I would rather not cause a scene by having them show up unexpectedly while we're attempting to secretly find the Jedi Order. Yes, it is a Republic transmission, but do not worry. I shall use discretion, and the people with which I speak can be trusted. Indeed. And what message is that? Ah, so you are the T3 unit I've heard so much about. Yes?
I picked up a transmission to Telos.
Ah.
Who was it going to?
That is not your concern.
That's where you're wrong. Who was the transmission going to?
The transmission was for the Republic. If I do not check in with them, they would send someone after me. I would rather we travel unnoticed for now. They will be unable to trace the coordinates of the transmission.
So you are a spy?
I am a representative of the Republic, doing research on missing Jedi, as I have said. I am not a spy. I am here to protect her.
A formidable ally for you. I heard you defeated a Zakek. That is an achievement. You defeated Davro. I hope he died honorably in battle. Braylor is one of our mightiest warriors. Just to fight him is an honor. But to win, your accomplishments are noteworthy. Your accomplishments are noteworthy.
General Vaklu is powerful and strong, but he has started his command with considerable turmoil. Will his skills be sufficient to enforce order? Only time will tell that. Mandalore will get...
Does your journey go well? Last communication I heard indicates that the war still rages on Hssiss. Does your journey go well? Last communication I heard indicates that the war still rages on Hssiss.
Our numbers swell. The next, I will not be trapped on this moon with just my hydro spinner.
The scouts have reported no new activity since you were last here. The jungle has been quiet. Well, as quiet as the beasts of Duxon ever let it get. Your accomplishments are noteworthy.
It's you again. Kelborn told me to give you these. He said it would help you out. You're still breathing.
Ready to head back to your ship? Give the word and I'll take you there. Follow me.
So now you know.
Yeah. That one we picked up on Dantooine, he's a spy for the Republic. Yet she still listens to him.
Is he now? How curious, but not unexpected.
You knew about this? You knew he was a traitor and you let him on board?
Oh, but there are so many betrayals already. The fact that one serves the Republic is minor betrayal compared to hers. If she has chosen him, then she has chosen the Republic, and all that means.
What are we gonna do?
For now, nothing. But remember your loyalties. I will call upon them in time.
Is there? Must be hearing things. But for a moment.
You helped me gather the clans together, so I feel I owe it to you to tell you the whole truth about my mission and Revan. I didn't leave Revan. Revan left me behind. After defeating Malak, Revan made the decision that she would travel to the unknown regions. She was searching for something. I wanted to go with her. I respected her, knew that she could use my help where she was going, but Revan refused, saying that she must travel alone. When I offered to go with her, she laughed. Then she attacked me. Revan at her full power was more than a match for me. The battle was over quickly, and then she made sure I couldn't follow her even if I wanted to. She left me there, a broken wreck on the outer rim. I vowed that I would never bend knee to another. Any alliances I entered into would be ones where I was an equal. I'm not sure Revan knew herself, but at that moment, I think she had a reason. When she returns, though, I will be ready for her, with the full might of the Mandalorian clans at my back. No, she said nothing else. Yeah, what do you want? Here you go, but don't get too attached to them. I only have time to make so many. Now, is there something else you needed?
Yes. Is there something you have come to offer me? Nothing has changed. You may know my origins, and that makes us on equal footing. No one will believe you if you speak of what you know. I still seek to protect the Republic, either for the Jedi or the Sith. Things will proceed as before. You may speak. You have destabilized Dantooine. The Republic has lost a power base in the Outer Rim. You have done well, and the stability you have caused shall be rewarded. I have arranged a transfer of funds from certain interests within the Republic to you. There is the stabilization of Dantooine. You have destabilized Dantooine. The political situation on Onderon has stabilized. Onderon will secede from the Republic, denying the ecosystems and life required for other decaying worlds. Telos is instrumental to the stability of the Republic. Of course, since the destruction of the Paragas facility, the odds of the Telos restoration project being successfully completed is close to zero.
Something up? Alright, what did you want to know?
Yes? Is something wrong? Very well. What is it you wish to know? No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way. I fear that there is something else at work. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days. It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies. Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things, and they are supposed to train students responsibly and well so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have, but you know this. The problem is my own, I fear. I harbor doubts concerning the Jedi. Many Jedi defied the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War to come. There is no blame, all must accept, but at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulic, Revan and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing. Master Arca taught Ulic. Master Baz was the one who saw what Exar Kun could become, but he took no steps to stop him. Master Jar taught Malak, and Revan had many masters, including Jar, Kay, and Dorak. And towards the end of the training, Revan sought out many other teachers to learn certain techniques. It is said that she returned to her first master at the end of her training, in order to learn how she might best leave the Order. And such teachings and their teachers is why I harbor doubts, why I wonder if something is missing from the Jedi Code. I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
Yes, General? Don't worry, I'm a quick learner. Thank you, General. That might prove useful in the future. Yes, General?
My life for yours. I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings. I understand now. Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you. My life for yours.
hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. There's great power in this place, for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy. After Malak and his army were defeated, instead of restoring order to Korriban, Revan suddenly departed, leaving both her destination and reasons for leaving a mystery. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith Lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy. As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here. The Sith Lords would not ignore such a powerful place. There is much that can be learned even here. If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me. I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed. The Academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still. The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith Lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them. The tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago. More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley. This was the tomb of Tulak Hord, known as the greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords. His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived. If you were to face an ancient Sith Lord in combat, you would learn that we are as children playing with toys compared to the prowess of the old masters. That is unknown, but supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith. The holocron would have been laid to rest in his tomb. Unfortunately, Tulak Hord's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. If the holocron has survived, I doubt anyone living would know its location. The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be. You've disturbed the spirits of this place, and they have sent their guardians. Hssiss are semi-intelligent beasts, corrupted and strengthened by prolonged exposure to the dark side. As creatures of the Force, they have a limited ability to mask their presence. Hssiss are drawn to suffering and carnage. They must have fed on all the corpses left over from the war here on Korriban. The angry phantoms of the Sith, too weak to influence the sentient, have taken these Hssiss as thralls to their will.
Defend yourself!
Before you is the tomb of the great Sith Lord, Ragnos, a half-breed who possessed tremendous strength, both physically and in the Force. Ragnos held power for over a century, using his cunning to turn his enemies against each other. His death left a great vacuum of power. We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadow first confronted Ludo Kresh to vie for domination of the Sith. Their struggle nearly resulted in a civil war that would have torn the Sith apart before they ever threatened the Republic. Yes, it is the way of the Sith. They must continually test their strength against each other, even if it means destroying themselves. As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban. Naga Sadow manipulated the Sith into believing they were a sign of impending Republic invasion. This fear resonated with many Sith who were discontent with the lack of expansion of the Sith Empire during the reign of Ragnos. Thus, Naga Sadow, became Ragnos' successor. This way leads to the tomb of Ajunta Paul, a fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise. Ajunta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan entered the Sith Lord's tomb in search of the blade. Revan sent Ajunta Paul's spirit into oblivion and claimed the blade for herself. Unknown. Some have suggested that the blade led Revan to her demise as it did Ajunta Paul. That is only speculation, however. Where Revan wanders now is knowledge that only Revan holds. Here, you can just barely see the Sith archaeologists' efforts to uncover relics of the ancients. The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine what was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators. Now the excavation has been almost completely undone by 5 years of wind and sand. So does Korriban protect its secrets.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
The valley we just came from was full of dark energy, but this cave is darker still.
There is great power and dark energy within this cave. I would advise you to finish your explorations within the Academy before venturing into the cave. strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. This tomb has not been plundered. Its mysteries may still be intact, but so might its traps. Take great caution.
It's a wall of the Dark Force. I am not strong enough to go through.
You will have to face the challenges of this tomb alone. Are you ready?
The Republic will fall if we do not act now. Already the Mandalorians have taken 3 systems along the rim. They will only grow more powerful with time. Come stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. Join Revan and I. Together we will battle this menace. You would fight your fate, Jedi? Violence before reason. Excellent. You make a worthy addition to our ranks.
says we've lost another heavy droid transport. How can we break through the Mandalorian lines without support? The path is mined and the place is crawling with enemies. I know we've got our orders to press forward, but we're at quarter strength. We can't, General. It's impossible. We need to retreat. But we won't help by throwing our lives away to storm the path. Too many Mandalorians, too few of us. We already lost half the men just getting to the path. They've got the rest of the company pinned down by the crash site. You can't possibly ask the troops to go forward. If you ask us to charge, will it make a difference? Will our sacrifice mean something? We will press forward if you ask it. The path is mined. If you ask us to charge, there will be losses, General. I'll tell the men, General. Everyone, you heard the General. Charge! Charge!
Revisited the dark moments of your past, and now you must face the present. Your confusion is natural. The others and I will help you understand.
Get away from her! She's a dark Jedi.
Atton, I've had enough of your snide contempt.
No, I won't allow her to corrupt you. I will protect you, even from yourself.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Stay out of this, Beodor. This is a personal dispute between Atton and myself.
You're threatening Atton with a lightsaber, and I'm supposed to just stay out of it? No.
The three of you would challenge me? You sorely underestimate the power of the Force.
Think again, Kreia. Your dark influence will end.
Your friends are all arrayed against me. Will you stand for this? You, of all people, would judge me so. Am I not worthy of redemption?
Defend yourself!